Hello and welcome. Right, in my last review, I did say I was going to do some Japanese army, but I thought no, let me do something different from Airfix and Caesar Miniatures. So I thought let's do my only Stirlitz box set. So we have Strelets, mini 52 figures, World War II early American soldiers. These are technically what I think British soldiers, because the helmets are very British to me. I know that they used similar helmets in World War One to the British, the Americans, and that the Americans quite clearly had the great, brilliant shape, like the shape like you see there, the design like you see on these. But yeah, I was quite unsure about this, but I thought I'll have it a go anyway and I'll see what they look like. So you got 172 scale Strelets mini figurines. On the box, as you see, you've got pictures instead of artwork of soldiers photoshopped on. You can quite clearly tell that that's a Photoshop, but it works, doesn't it? US Army. It's quite interesting, to be fair, because they're in the desert there, and I can't remember them being in the desert apart from in the Africa Corps and Italy. But anyway, other sets you get in here before I go on: World War II Lawrence of Arabia, Roman Senate 2, Spartacus Army, Petronian's ranks, Petronian ceremonial march, Spartacus Army before battle, World War II and New Zealand troops. Now I find that quite interesting. You got World War II US Navy with anti-aircraft machine gun. They're only good if you've got a battleship, which I don't. You got World War II American Soldiers 2, which I've seen, and they're very similar to what I believe I have in my hand, but the box is just slightly different. You got World War II Japanese troops in a tropical uniform, and Napoleonic French sappers. Now, pictures on the back. Yeah, there's no barcode, I've just noticed. So, yeah, if you're buying this from a shop, you're quite screwed unless you've got a barcode. You got a barcode on a wrapper, I think. So you got to be 5 and older. You got the sad onion there. You got the CE logo. Again, Strelets is, I find, not the best for modelling. For wargaming, yeah, but for doing dioramas, no. So you got general instructions. If desired figures can be painted to ensure a clean painting surface. It is available to wash detergent below using colours. I think that's a spelling mistake there. Attention, contains small parts not recommended for children under the age of 5 years. Then you got it in other languages. So let's open the box. That's the side. You see more pictures of them on the side, or half picture. But I find them very strange because the plastic is quite thick and it sticks through the box, so you haven't got a flat box. So, well, hello. So, as you see, the box inside is clearly empty. And this is how thick the plastic things are on them. So yeah, you've got to be careful of how you cut them. So again, I haven't painted these. These are unpainted figures. What I find curious is that you can make these into British troops as well, because of the helmets, the style of the helmet. But you've got to be careful because some of them do have non-British weapons. The American weapons are sometimes quite different. Like one at the end, I'm not entirely sure what the hell that's about, but he is completely different to what I've seen, and there's no information about him. But he looks like he's in the wrong place, doesn't he? You've got what clearly looks like a British soldier holding a grenade, throwing it. But yeah, they're quite thick plastic bases, unlike the Airfix ones that you get like this. You see I've cut 2 off and I only seem to have 1 in the box. I believe I painted 1 and put it on one of my dioramas just to see if it looks like a British soldier or it don't, but I found it does. See again, you got the same soldiers on there, and again you got some on there. Now what I find interesting is some of these are quite different. Like there, you've got him holding that machine gun in a brilliant way. Now that's a design that other companies need to think of. You've got a couple there, and I believe they're so good that the rope on the guns aren't even moulded into the plastic. They're on their own. They're plastic moulded, and you can see straight through them. Look. So that's another highlight of one of these. Same with that one. Again, I look at one of these. I have one I chopped off many moons ago, and it went wrong because the plastic was so thick. I mean, look at the front of that. One thing Strelets needs to do is to thin out the plastic. If they had plastic like Airfix bases, like you see, sprues I mean, then you would you'd have a better cut. But unfortunately, I screwed up. But the detailing isn't that bad, to be fair. You've got the legs, the arms, and the nose. You can start quite clearly see the nose. It's not a flat head. They're sculpted quite incredibly brilliantly. But yeah, they do feel like cheap and oddly made, because I don't know, that's why I only bought this box. But yes. So apart from that, these are the Strelets World War II Early American Soldiers Set 1. Because this should be Set 1 anyway. So yes, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this review, and I'll see you in another review that will be on German soldiers. I'm not entirely sure which ones. It might be Italy, it might be Revel, it might be Caesar Miniatures, or it could even be, no, it can't be Airfix, because I don't have any Airfix ones. So yes, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and see you in the next review. Enjoy.